we have someone, a phenomenal Nigerian musician, joining us on the program. Jeffrey Bukala.
Yes, that phenomenal Nigerian is Kenny Kore, if you know Infinity, way back, the OGs. He's right here with us. Kenny.
Thank you so much for having me on the program. It's a great honor. Thank you.
We didn't see you for a while, and then all of a sudden we saw you on a podcast. So,
yeah.
Natural question, where have you been? What's going on?
I've been in the UK. I had to move because of the children. I tell people that I'm Nigerian to the core. I bleed green, white, green. But then again, once you become a parent, you have to think about the future. I'm conflicted about a lot of things that are happening in the country, but unfortunately I had to move the family. The children are settled, they're schooling, and sadly because I'm Nigerian, I would have wanted it to be that it's Nigeria. I'm saying my children have a bright future. Anyway, in a nutshell, that's why.
Interesting. So what about the music itself?
Yeah, so as a Christian, music is not just an art, something I love, a career. It's also something I see almost like a ministry. But again, once you start having family, you know that your first ministry is your wife and your children.
Absolutely.
And so I sort of shelved the music part of things to focus on that. And I'm so happy because the family is settled. Frankly speaking, they've been my #1 cheerleader. They're so happy for me that I can go because they know I love this. I love music. I love to be around creative people. It's my heartbeat, literally. And so to even see them celebrate this and be happy for me feels like, yeah, I made the right call to, prioritize them, and now they can prioritize me right back.
I like that.
I like that. Interesting. So I'm sure one of the things that you're quite familiar with in your career journey is that continuous reference back to infinity. I mean, you gave us songs that we'll continue to sing forever.
For infinity.
Yeah, for infinity. And you're the writer of those hit songs,
Yes,
Olori-Oko and Ayole. And at the time, there were assurances that even though Kenny Kore was leaving, Infinity would stick together. But it's only Kenny Kore that we've been seeing more than, a decade afterwards. What has happened to Infinity itself?
Well, I think that's a question for Infinity
to answer, right? But you're the one we're seeing.
Well, but life happens. I mean, it's not always bad thing. It's a good thing. David is in the U.S. Sonny's in the U.S. Joseph Okobo is in Abuja, and Sam is still here in Lagos. So I'm sure life priorities change. They do say that thing that 20 children cannot play together for 20 years. We challenged that. That was one of the reasons why we called ourselves Infinity. but it's okay to be wrong. You live and learn.
So it looks like, it's the pattern with duos, with groups. You look at Midnight Crew. We don't have Midnight Crew anymore. Yeah. Is it the pattern that, we should get used to as far as music is concerned, performing artists in a group? When they come together, initially, and they come with a bang. Initially, it's eventually to be a case of "To Your Tent, O Israel."
Yes. Well, "To Your Tent, O Israel." I think we can get used to the pattern. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing. There are people in your life for a season, and there are people in your life for the long haul. One of the constant things in life is change. You evolve. Frankly speaking, I could be sitting down here saying, oh, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to, and I'm seriously meaning it. And then something happens to me, I have an experience, and all that changes. It's not that when you met me previously and I was telling you this is what I wanted to do, I was lying to you. It's just that I evolved, I changed. So it's really, really okay for us to get used to, groups, splitting up. What's important, however, is that transition. How is it done? It should be done in a good way, in a friendly way, in a way where it's not so you're wishing bad for anybody. Settle affairs, make sure nobody's hurt or offended or grieved, and who knows, 20 years later, 30 years later, we could still come back and do stuff.
So let's talk about you coming back to do stuff. Great stuff you've come back to do. Tomorrow, Nigerians, and perhaps people who even came out from outside Nigeria, will get to witness the Olori-Oko classic, Terror Culture.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you've sold out, and then you've sold out even the overflow. I don't know if you're going to be streaming and selling tickets online, because this is something a lot of people have looked forward to. Yeah. Where is Corey? Where is Corey? Come on, Corey. Why are you missing right now? But I want to ask something really personal. So you had that incident with your twin sister, 2015. She was kidnapped, and I imagine that influenced the decisions you made afterwards. But then you've also been seen at that point as someone who's controversial in the gospel circles. Yeah. You're not afraid to say what's on your mind, and you speak, let me say, truth to power. We're used to saying that in government, but even in ministry or the Christian circle, you spoke your mind, and that seemed very controversial. In fact, it was believed that you were ostracized at some point. Perhaps they weren't inviting you for concert, because you give Corey mic now. After he sings Olori-Oko, we hit us, so please don't bring it. What has this period taught you? Did you really feel ostracized? And do you feel like you've gotten your groove back?
Yeah, I did. I felt blackballed. But for me, I feel that one of the things we need to do as individual Nigerians is to remain authentic. It's easy for us to tell the truth to our enemies than to our fathers, to people we love. So for me, as someone who truly believes in Nigeria, new Nigeria, who truly believe in change, positive change for all our people, whether you're Muslim, Christian, whoever you are, I felt like the church is my jurisdiction, you know. And so if I'm asking the politicians to be sincere, to be truthful, if I'm asking the press to do their job and speak to power, what am I doing in my constituency? I'm seeing stuff going wrong and I'm being like, well, let me just sing and go home. Pay me and look away. No, I don't want to do that. So frankly speaking, I've not changed. I'm still the same. It's just that lesson learned. What has changed? What have I learned? I've learned to be a bit more, you know, diplomatic. Yes, you can say it, but should you say it now? Can you say it better? You know. And so and I also say this, that for the people who misunderstood me, it is what it is. There's no grievance in my heart. There's no offense. There's no anger. It's what has to happen. I had to be that way. I had to be like, what's going on? Why can't we, you know? And they also felt like, who is this little rat that's coming to challenge us like this? What does he think he is? But I believe that over the years, we've all had to take stock, and everybody have learned one or two things and grown.
Kenny, always a delight to have you. Kenny Corey.
No, Kenny can't. Corey can't go.
You know where
I'm going.
He's going to outro us with that. And so your gig is tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
So
where are we getting tickets?
Are we buying online?
Absolutely. You just go to Iconic Stuff. There's a lot of, you know, my guys are handling all of that. What I've been doing really is I've been doing rehearsals, focusing on the music part of it, because the last thing I want you to do is come over there and feel like it's a letdown. It will never be a letdown.
No,
so for me,
I'm
not thinking about all that. I'm just thinking rehearsal, let's do this. And you're so, frankly speaking, you're going to have a great time. It's on the 13th of June. It's literally tomorrow at Terror Culture, 5 p.m., no African time.
Yeah, we're super supportive. That's what we brought you, because we miss you.
Thank you, sir.
Kenny Corey. So, but how are we going to do this? Let's introduce ourselves and he will sing. So, thanks for your time and company. As always, I'm Jeffrey Uzama. Kenny's going to outro us. Bukola?
Yes, so we're back again on Monday. Happy Democracy Day, Nigeria.
So, Olori-Oko Classic tomorrow, Terror Culture, June 13th, Lagos. Get your tickets. If you want to hear this amazing man sing again, that is a place to be. So, Corey, we're not going to sing with you. This is your spotlight.
So just the camera will just leave us.
In Nigeria, so please.
There's so much pressure.
Keep us something to come.
Olori-Oko shimbowa, umbowa, umbowale, ayele. Olori-Oko shimbowa, umbowa, umbowale. We'll see you tomorrow.